You know me, Big Tiki, also known as Mike, up here in Canada. Let's talk about airbrushes today. What was your first airbrush, or what will be your first airbrush that you are going to purchase? I don't know. My first airbrush was a Paasche. It was a great little workhorse. It was a gravity fed, which means it has the cup on the top. It came with 3 different kinds of needles, 3 different sizes, 3 different size tips. So depending on how big I wanted to spray and the paint that I was using, I always found something that worked great. Great airbrush to learn on. Great way to start. But if you want to start off with using solvent-based paints or automotive paints that aren't water-based, I would go a different route. It has rubber O-rings, and rubber O-rings will eventually dry out and crack when using solvent. One airbrush that I'm really happy with, and I still have it in my arsenal, is a made by Iwata, and it's called a Neo. Neo comes with either, like I said, like the gravity fed, which is the cup on the top, or the suction fed, which is with the bottle at the bottom, and it sucks the paint up. Both are great. Depends on what you like. Depends on how much paint you want to use, because usually the suction bottles are bigger, so you can carry more paint, especially if you want to do like bigger backgrounds. Awesome. Anyways, besides the point, you always have to like check out your airbrushes, make sure that they work properly, make sure everything works properly, and go from there. I can't really say much about other brands, but again, my workhorse that I use is a HPC. I use that on a regular basis. Kind of sad that Iwata got rid of their custom, which was great because it had a really big cup on the top. Favorite for, I always kept one full with white and one full with black. My most used colors that I use when I'm airbrushing, for highlighting and shading, right? Speaking of highlighting and shading and paints, one thing you got to make sure is you got to make sure that you mix your paint properly. I over dilute my paint quite a bit, and I put in usually a transparent base coat so that it is more transparent, especially for doing like highlighting and shading, because I like to build up to the color. I don't like the color to be pop, like right there, right in my face as soon as it comes out of the brush. I really don't know what else to say today. Creating content, doing my thing, airbrushing on a regular. I should be actually out in the garage right now, painting a Goalie mask, which I'm doing currently. So maybe I'll take my video camera out there and shoot a little bit of that. Give it a try. Hope you have an awesome day.